It's Monday, September 6th, 2021. I've already been for a run today. It's okay. I was kind of thinking about, I was hoping to have gone further or longer or been out for a while. And I did stop. And then I was doing my walk afterwards. And then I decided maybe I should go a little bit longer. So I did, just another cool down mile or so. But that I didn't bother. I just looked at the time and I was just like, let's go from here. So that was the original. And then I just went after the fact, after the walk. Because usually after I stop running, I don't start up again. Because I have trouble reinitializing and getting back into rhythm, into syncopation. So, and I almost stopped, but I was like, no. Just presume that I already will have done this and just continue. So that's what I did. And so, yeah. And it was okay. Well, anyway. But I guess I'm still a little bit and still recovering from the run from Monday, because that was quite unusual and unprecedented for me. So I shouldn't beat myself up or cause myself undue stress for no reason, just because I'm not living up to my own expectations, or these supreme standards of excellence that I expect myself to be able to accomplish things, which are not only beyond my understanding, but sometimes they're just beyond my doing too. I do enough, but I expect more. So, or maybe the run was on Thursday. I forget. Anyway, but I was thinking about how, without going to the meetings as much as what I used to over these past few months, I'm not getting the verbal exercise, practicing my voice, and I just fall into silences that last for, well, if I don't go out and see people, I just won't talk. And so I'll just be silent without even realizing. And then when I go to look for my voice, it's like, oh, where's my voice? Right. I haven't talked in a while. So I do kind of miss that a little bit. About just, even though it's extremely stressful and traumatic, and I feel like I am being, people are really want me to be how they want me to be for them, and be who they want me to be for them, all that stuff. But I do miss the vocal training, and the thought exercise, I guess. And I would hear things every now and again that would be a little bit interesting, or a lot of it, and just give me a new perspective on previously conceived notions of, some sort of understanding. But and then usually just hearing the same perspectives over and over again, just from different people as they begin to understand what's going on, or they begin to think they understand what's going on. So, anyway. But, but then I quickly arrive that as far as those meetings go, I really can't play around, and I really can't, or shouldn't, go back. I cannot visit. It would not behoove me to be seen, because, people would, it's, it's just too exhausting to even consider, because I would be welcome after a time, after people punished me for being absent for a while, as though I needed to be chastised and questioned over where did you go and stuff like that. I don't have a contract. I am unsigned. So, I would be punished, but then welcomed, and then stay. And then I would be guilted and shamed and tarred and feathered for all I know. But out of a twisted sense of affection and whatever else. People like to throw words on things, but I don't know. It feels like it's a trap, and I can get caught up in it, and it's for me unnecessary drama that I don't wish to participate in, and I don't want to get orchestrated into situations where I feel like I have difficulty navigating and getting away from, where I can be, just swept away. And then I can't tell. It's like, can I go? I want to go. But then people are trying to really so it is better that I just stay away and be okay with it. I can practice talking elsewhere. Or not. I don't have to. So I will figure it out in time. I just have difficulty sometimes, and it'll be okay. But it is definitely a step in the right direction to reduce my presence in recovery worlds. I'd like to reduce it further, but I just am not able to at this time. There's other influences that still are present. So, for now. So, anyway, I don't really have anything interesting to say. Just kind of a status update that I'm still doing all right. I'm still here. Still pondering over familiar terms, and I still can't make heads or tails of certain aspects of reality, elements of existence, and then being okay with that. That I have some part to play in. And it's like everything that is or isn't going on, it's somehow a part of my life. And I really could not have imagined just a year ago. That is just so strange It's like things have just really changed. And that's not a bad thing. It is an eventuality that I'm glad. Glad to the people that were around, and glad to the people that were there along the way. So, and who knows what is around the bend, or on the horizon, or over the other side of the curvature of the earth. So, when in doubt, just keep going. If there's an obstacle, move. So, I don't know. But I'm doing okay. And I was thinking about how, when I started to, this is going in a different direction. But one of the fun things, as I started to allow myself to be myself, and then with the whole, growing my hair out, was that it gave me something to stim, something to do. And, so it's been helpful. And it's not anything about anything. It's just, it's there. So it doesn't mean anything. It's just there. And I can't imagine if I cut it now. Or like, so I like it, so I'm keeping it. And I will, mess with it. So it's like, and people can think what they like, because they're going to think it anyway. And people are going to do what they like, because they're going to do it anyway. And people are going to believe what they want, because they're going to believe it anyway. I have no say in the matter of what other people say, do, think, or believe. That's their business. Let me say, do, think, believe what I will. It's my business. And it doesn't have to be right. I have the freedom to be wrong. I have the freedom to make mistakes. And I still, about everything, I could be totally wrong, which I probably am, based on personal history and experience, about my perceptions of reality and what's going on around me, because what I think is going on versus what is actually going on, two different places, two different things. I do not possess the ability to really differentiate or parse realities. I only see what I see. And see, the thing is, though, is that I like what I see. I like it enough to ignore things that are inconsistent with it. So it is difficult to convince me otherwise. So, and as long as I'm not doing any harm, and as long as I'm free to continue. And if it gets to be too much of an emotional detriment, I will cease and desist and fade away. But it doesn't seem like that's occurring. I'm not exactly understanding why. So, I would have to be persuaded or told to go away. which is this is something I can do. I wouldn't want to, but on request, I don't want to be a burden. So that is the last thing I wish to complement an experience. I don't want to be a detriment. So if I'm adding something, even just another dimension, a different perspective, then so be it. Recipes. Yeah. I've done it to myself. There's no one to blame. I bear responsibility. So whatever frustration or despair or torment that I feel, I did it to myself. Conspiring against myself. It's like needing to destroy something to rebuild, restructure. You have to let artificialities fall away. Unlearning a lot and allowing myself to be who I am, and kind of shedding and casting aside things that do not fit, things that have been placed onto me, projected onto me, that I just assumed that must go well if everybody else, then they, because I just generally defer to authority, that other people seem to know what they're doing, so I should do what they do. It's like, no, I can't. It's their world. And I never belonged in it. I tried. I still try. But I don't succeed. And then I get frustrated. Why? And then the other thing is that people have what they have. They have normal lives with normal problems and normal successes and friends and family and all these things. And they have that. They probably, take some things for granted, and maybe I do too, of course. But then they see different things, and they just assume that that's good, and they want that too. And then they don't understand. It's like, and I just want, it's like, I have what I have, and I don't have all that much. Let me have what I have. Don't try to take it away. And I can't explain it. And just because I can't explain it does not invalidate it. Nothing can really invalidate my experience. Other people's lack of understanding does not make it unreal. I can't be told. This is my life, my experience, as I determine it. There would be those that would undermine and twist and contort and corrupt the path or the journey that I'm on. So I'm being careful. And letting people do as they will, and they have their own lives to live. And that is for them. I try not to get in the way or of them living their lives. It seems respectful and courteous. I should be afforded the same respect and courtesy. But even though it doesn't look like, much, I'm trying not to represent anything that isn't true. I'm trying to just wear myself as I am. Right or wrong. Mostly wrong. But there's right in there too. I just can't tell. It's like everything's visible. It's just sorting, and I don't know. I like to think that it will make sense at some point. Or the things that don't make sense, maybe they don't need to make sense. The sense is not for me. So, whatever the case may be, I just keep on going, doing whatever it is I do, and getting better at it. So, I need to keep talking, even if it's just to myself. It's still better than not talking at all. I have to talk. I need to continue to practice talking. Because if I stop talking, then it feels like, I don't know. It's hard to come back. It really is. It's just like getting back into running. There were some growing pains, restructuring, reorganizing, a lot of pain, but just had to listen a little bit, give myself time, and got through it. And now it's just a matter of keep going. Don't stay idle. Keep moving. Stay in motion. So it's the same thing with talking. It's like if I fall silent, it's a great tendency to stay silent. So even if I'm just talking to myself, it's better to talk. Same with writing. It's the same with a lot of things. Just the basic, just keep going. And it doesn't have to make sense. Insanity. It's I won't let anybody tell me. It's a dangerous place to be. But I feel that I am in less danger now. Probably less danger than I've been in a long time. I know how to deal with myself better. I am allowed to go further off path into unknown territory. It can take me a little while to get back. so far, I make it back. And right now, I'm still not there. I am still somewhere off-road. But it's okay. There's a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. So if I have to go off-road, maybe I'm just on a new path and it just hadn't been blazed yet. So, forging ahead. There are no footfalls ahead of me that I can walk in. So, I am just orienteering. Choosing, I'd like to say the path of less resistance, but that doesn't appear to be the case. As I just feels fumbling, a folly. But I just keep on going. So, anyway, this has been a ramble, and I didn't really say that much, but it was practice talking, and I guess I needed to hear myself say some stuff, to debrief myself, to decompress. To let my thoughts become neutrally buoyant. So, there we are. Okay. I guess I should go.